It's early and it's loud. I'm right by a road and a train track and right in the middle of town, but it's about 6:30 in the morning, so it's not as noisy as it could be. Got my first signal. Got ready to dig the hole, realized it wasn't even in a hole. Right on top. She's a dime. I think today, since it's early, I'm going to probably go all kinds of little places for a while and see what I can find. So I don't think I'm going to be stuck in one spot. I'm going to move all around town early this morning, and I'll take you along with me. So I'll let you know as I go. Got an 80s signal. It's low 80s. No, I didn't drop it. There, I dropped it right back in the hole. It's a penny. One of my videos recently had somebody let me know that I talk too much. I never thought I talked too much, but apparently I do. Cover thy hole. So I'm not sure what to do. Do I just do quick little 3-second shows of what I dig up? Do I do subtitles? Do I just make it like a silent movie and just don't say anything? So I'm not sure. So I'm going to sort out how not to talk so much. And I'll start this one by just shutting you off. Flip that hole open and right there it is. Quartier. Check the year. 1993. Where were you in 1993? I was working, fresh out of college. Probably not working hard, but working. Alright, so I went over the hole again, same hole. Here, watch me dig it. Watch me dig this hole. Boop. And I was still getting a good signal, so there must be something else in thy hole. And then I started thinking about this whole talking too much thing, and I realized that I don't care. I'll talk as much as I want. So there are channels where guys just go hole by hole and give history lessons on everything, and they find really cool stuff, and that's neat. Whoa, look at there. And that's cool, but I don't think I'm that guy. I think I'm the guy that goes around the local parks and a couple weird old places and digs up. Let's see, what year is it? Let me get this wiped off. Every time I wipe it off, I put dirt right back in the hole. Time to wipe it on the pants. Oh, I can't read the date. Almost looks like it's... Oh, there we go. 1973. Is that a 3 or an 8? 1973. I'm going to call it a 3. What were you doing in 1973? I was being brought into this world by my beautiful mother and dime. So anyway, I decided that I'm going to talk as much as I want because it's my channel and it's my little adventure and I want to talk about it. So I reckon if I talk too much for your liking, there are a plethora of other channels out there where people don't talk so much and they don't say dumb things. I tend to say dumb things and ramble and never get to the point and find cheesy little pull tabs and modern coins. But I have fun doing it. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Earth Day, 1990. Apparently the Earth was right here in 1990. And they commemorated the day by this rock. So, I'm at a different spot. Different from where I was 20 minutes ago. And I was thinking about the whole "you talk too much" type thing. And the comment said, "Why do you guys talk so much? Why don't you just metal detect and not talk so much?" I had another guy tell me that I was putting blisters on the interior part of his ear holes because I have yet to put tape over those little sound holes. I try to put my thumb over it because I keep forgetting to put tape over it. But I apologize for the ear blisters in your ear hole. And I apologize for my talking too much while metal detecting. But I do not plan to change the way that I do things. You know, I found a lot of channels on YouTube that I don't care a whole lot for. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's just the way they're doing theirs, and I just don't watch them. I find ones that I do like, and I watch them. So, there are those that say my voice is quite soothing. Quite soothing. And then there are those that say I irritate the tar out of them. And that's okay. So I'm going to go around this little playground. This park, a week ago, not quite a week ago, there was a big fireworks shindig that occurred. And there were billions upon billions of people here. Okay, maybe not that many. But maybe they dropped all their stuff. And they left it here for me to find. So I'm going to try that and see what happens. Alright, getting a high 80s. Blowing my ears out, so it's not very deep. Let's see what we can find. Oh, I better put my thumb over the sound hole so I don't blister anybody's ear holes. Right there. I'm at a park, so I do not want to dig big old deep holes. So I will try to keep them shallow and easy to replace. I should probably put on my gloves. Cover the sound hole. What do I have? Looks like it could be brass. It might be a... Let me clean it up a little. Well, after further review, it looks like maybe the outer piece to a pocket watch, maybe. It's got a little weight to it. So there we go. First find. Looks like a pretty good one. So I am set in Pro 0. Got my iron discrimination at 30, sensitivity at 8, battery level diminishing. So that's what I'm set at. And I've got a '70s right there. Thumb over the sound hole. Oh, right there it is. Can you see it? It is a penny with that guy with the beard. Oh, I dropped it. Dang it. It's a good thing I've got this orange thing, because I can find it again. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. In the back has that shield thing on there. 1 cent, not a penny. What is a penny? If you get on the website for the folks that make these things, it will say 1 penny. So, bearded guy cent. Moving on. 80s. Where's that orange thing? There it is. The ground is quite moist on this fine morning. Look at that. This makes it easy when you don't even have to dig holes. That is a dime. I will dig it with my shovel. Oh, I can't get it. Come on. I want to be all fancy and pick it up with my shovel. I'm wasting your time, aren't I? I succeeded. A dime. Can we flip it? Ah, that was fantastic. 1995, it looks like. There we go. Dime. I don't want to waste your time. Low tone, 60s. I hadn't pulled one of these yet, so I finally got one. I got it off of today's bucket list. Late model pull tab, and it's all mine. 70s. Sean? No ear blisters. I'm not finding it. Gotta go deeper. I don't use this little shovel very often. Deeper. I don't want to go too deep just because I'm in a park. A little more. The park ranger is driving around on a gator. I'm gonna call this one a no-go just because it's too deep. So we'll move to the next. Putting the sun right in your eyes. So I'm somewhere else. I was going to hit about 3 or 4 places today, and just local parks and easy places to get to, and see if I could dig something up. And the last place I was at was just a local park, and around the park where you drive, they've got these little posts set up, and they've got chains that run through them, and it's to keep people from driving on the grass. And the posts are probably, I don't know, 2 foot off the ground. They're like 6x6 posts driven in the ground. They've been there for years. And like I said, it's got a big logging chain that runs through the posts and all around the drive around this park. And as I was driving, I was going real slow through the park. It's still early in the morning. And they've got this hillside that's just full of real pretty flowers. And I thought to myself, Self, you ought to back up and get your camera and get a nice shot of those flowers because they're really pretty. So I started backing up real slow and was looking in my mirrors, make sure I was staying on the road because it's just a 1-lane road. And I veered off to, it would be toward my passenger side, and bumped into one of those wooden posts with the chain through it. So I got out to see what I had done, and I realized that not only did I bump into it, I actually went over the top of it, and the inside of my bumper was hanging onto this post, and I could not get off of it. So I kind of messed up here. So I put the little Hummer in 4-wheel drive and pulled off of the post. Now, when I was on the post, the damage that I had done was relatively minimal. I just couldn't get off of it. And I had nobody or nothing to help me lift the back end of the vehicle to get off of it. So I thought, well, I'll just pull off of it real quick and maybe it won't be too bad. Well, I was wrong. So here's what I did this morning. Oh, man, that hurts. I bent my bumper. So the post was right up in here. Didn't hurt any of this stuff. And the post actually was like right here. And it was hanging on to the bottom of the bumper. And I pulled off of it. And I trashed my bumper. So if anyone has a rear bumper for an 07 Hummer H3 that they'd like to give me or sell me, I would be willing to purchase. Because if not, I'm going to take this off and I'm going to put a 4x4 across there. I think that would look pretty good. Make a nice big thick wooden bumper. I could stain it. That would look nice. So there's the result of my morning. And I did not find enough in change to buy a new bumper. I found about 50 cents. And a gold rim to a pocket watch that's not real gold. Dang it. But that's life, right? I think that might be, in my 40 plus years of life, I think that might be my very, very first mistake. Nah, maybe not. Dang it. Well, this proves that steel Hummer bumper versus wooden post. Wooden post wins. Dang it. So there's the bumper. The damaged bumper. And a little Hummer with no bumper. Alright, let's see if we can't get a replacement of some sort. So there it is for now, how to remove a rear bumper on an 07 Hummer H3. Not when you really want to, but that's how it's done. So there's the final product of a Hummer H3 without a rear bumper, with a license plate that's held on with zip ties. I told my wife I wanted to put like a 2x6 across there. She told me no. I don't know why she's got to be so difficult. So last weekend was a lost cell phone, an accident. This weekend was a mangled up bumper accident. So I'm starting to question these outdoor adventures. Maybe they're getting too expensive and I ought to start having indoor adventures. Except I don't know what I'm going to do indoors. There's nothing to do inside. So I reckon we'll just stick with outdoor adventures and just eat the cost, whatever it is. I may not get in too big of a hurry for the rear bumper. I don't care. Yeah, the neighbor's mowing. And I think the zip ties are kind of classy. Been an expensive couple weekends. But still, I wouldn't trade a rainy indoor adventure for an awesome sunny outdoor adventure any day. So I guess I'm proof that no matter the cost, getting out is worth it. So I encourage you, whether it's cell phones or bumpers or flat tires or whatever it could be, get out because it's so worth it. So from us to you, get up and get out.